there and welcome to this class. For this class, we're trying to produce out the problem you are seeing on the right hand side of the screen, exhaust pipe gasket. So we're trying to produce out this using the concept of principle of tangency. So how do you produce out this figure? How do you construct out this figure? Your first priority is to indicate a center line, or perhaps produce a center line, which I'll use my t-square in this sense to produce. All right, I'll have a center line at somewhere up here. Long one, short one, long one, short one, long one, short one, long one, short one. This is what refers to as a center line. So when you are done with the center line, perhaps let me just extend it down a little bit. One short one, short one, long one. All right, I have this one here. What's your next priority? Your next task now is to get a horizontal line. What I just drew now is what we call center line, vertical line. So let's try to construct out a horizontal line. Long one, short one, long one, short one. All right, I have the horizontal line as you can see in front of you. All right, let's proceed from here. At this point here, what's your next priority? My next task now is that observe that there's a inner circle here of diameter 88. So if I divide 88 by 2, I'll have 44. So it means that I'll measure out 44 with my compass using my meter rule. 44 from here to here is 44. With this 44 here, I'll place it at the center and I'll draw a thick circle, right? A thick circle, right? So I have this circle here, as you can see in front of you. So I have the circle here. All right, at this point here, what's your next task? Obviously, my next task is to observe closely again. All right, there's a kind of bigger circle, right? A bigger circle outside this one here of radius 50, right? Perhaps 58. So I measure out 58 using my meter rule. 58. So 58 here. I'll use it. I'll draw it first with a faint line. I'll draw it with a faint line first. Why? Because there are other circles connected to it. So I'll use a faint line first to draw it. When you are done with that, observe that from this center point here, I'll measure out 72 to the right, 72 to the left. So measure 72 to the right, 72 at this point here. Come to this point, 72. All right, I have 72 here at this point. So this point, 72 here, I will establish some circle there. So these two circles here have a diameter of 25. So 25 divided by 2, I'll have 12.5. So I measure 12.5. That's 1.3. 1.3, right? All right, or perhaps 1.3, which I have here. So I will draw it this way with a thick line. So I have this one here. Next up, come down here, the same thing. So I have the same circle here. All right, I'm done with the construction of the two circles here. Of course, observe that there's another circle at this point again. That circle is of radius 28, 21. So here 21, 21, 21. I'll come to this point again. I'll draw a circle, a faint one first. Come down here, a faint one, two, yeah. When you are done with the faint one, right? What's your next task? My next task now is that I need to get something right. What's the thing? Arc. There's a kind of arc here, an arc here, an arc, and an arc here, right? Then we hand the concept of exhaust pipe gasket. All right, the arc is of radius 33, and the arc there is like a porthole. So it means that I will add this 21 plus 33. 21 plus 33, of course I will have 54. So we have 54 at this point. Come down here, strike an arc here, right? Similarly, come down here to strike an arc here, all through, because they have the same stuff. Come here to an arc here, an arc here. When you are done with these arcs, let me draw them better so that it's not all right. I have these four arcs here. Why am I doing this to everything? Because what is at this part here is what is at this part symmetrically. They are symmetrically um they're similar, right? So what's your next task? This 33, arc of 3 is touching this circle of what? Of radius 58. So I will add 58 plus 33. I have 91. So measure 91. 91 at this center here. I'll call the arc. At this center, call this arc. Cut this one and cut this one here. So as you can see what I'm having, so it means that I will come to each point and I will gauge it. I will gauge it, come to each point and gauge. I'm done with this. Come to this point here and gauge. So gauging, I will try to have this, right? Similarly, I will take my compass to this point here and gauge, right? So I have this one here. Then I'll come down here to this point here and gauge. So I have this. So this means that I cannot easily come down here back to thicken this circle here that I didn't thicken earlier. So I have circle here. All right, I'm done with this side here. Coming down here to this point, just skin the circle. All right, I'm done with this side here too. What's your next task? The bigger circle. I will emphasize on this one here. I will make sure it's taken. All right. All right. So I have just seen. So this is what we refer to gasket that you're seeing at the left hand side of the screen. So if you found this class helpful, perhaps you can choose to do your dimensioning if you want to. So if you found this class helpful, do well to like, leave a comment and share to your friends and classmates. Thanks for watching. See you in our next class.